Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing well. I am a little bit sleep deprived and very, very tired. That angel of a puppy that I have talked about before is still an angel, but one that is no longer sleeping through the night. We knew we had it too good when we got him. He, right off the bat, was sleeping like 8 hours a night, and we were thinking, oh my gosh, this is so incredible. We don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to let him out. And sure enough, it was short-lived, and now we've been waking up multiple times in the middle of the night. So that, combined with very early rises to get the day started and a very heavy workload right now, means I'm a little bit tired. So if I'm stumbling on my words or you seem a little tired, that's what's going on. Thought I would fill you guys in. Today we somehow have enough products to do another empties video. I just have a bag that I keep in my bathroom and I put all of my empty products in there as I'm finishing them. And once it gets full, then I'm ready to talk to you guys about it and do a video. And it was full again. So it's that time. I hope you guys enjoy it. We have bits of everything in this empties video. I'm going to be touching on Dr. Barbara Sturm products, which I was originally going to do a full review on, but I will get into why I'm not doing that in this video, and we'll talk a little bit about them. But yeah, we have a lot of products, so I'm going to keep my thoughts hopefully short. So if you have any follow-up questions about a product, let me know in the comments down below. All right, starting off with makeup, the one solo product is the Kosas Big Clean Mascara in Intense Black. I don't even know if it's been a full 3 months since I've had this product, but I really tried to make it work. You guys know me. I'll use a product even if it's not really working for me, makeup-wise, skincare-wise, I'm a little bit more finicky. I'll use a product even if it's not working for me just so that I can finish it up. And this mascara, I just couldn't get on board with. It just always smudged on my eyes. It was far too wet of a formula for me. I felt like it just kind of got everywhere when I would wear it, and it ended up being a little bit disappointing. So beautiful packaging. I really like the lipsticks from Kosas, their blushes, and most recently their concealer, which you guys know is like my holy grail concealer of the moment. But this product just didn't work for me. Didn't work for my eyes and just really smudged and irritated them. All right, hand care. Another department where I've just been really going through products quite quickly. I have about 3 Yladas, which I'm not going to show on here because that is ridiculous how fast I've been going through these, but I've been using Ylada pretty much every night, and then also I recently got gloves like you guys recommended, so I'm trying those out, seeing how they're working. If you guys have a particular brand that you like, let me know though, because the like overnight moisturizing gloves that I got, I'm not sure if they're really working, if they're doing anything. I need to give it a few more nights, but yeah, if there's a brand that you guys really like, let me know in the comments. But I've been going through this like crazy. And then the other hand cream that I finished up is this Henna Bluma Luxury Hand Cream. I really loved this one. Unlike the Ylada, it's a very light, easy to use hand cream. So the Ylada is something that I'd really use in the night or when I know I don't need to like wash my hands for some time and I can just really let it sink in. But the Henna hand cream was something that I could use all throughout the day, keep this by my desk and apply, and it's not greasy and it just soaks into your skin right away. All right, 2 new products in the dental category. You guys know I tried Cocoa Floss in my last empties video or the empties before that. I'm also like a die-hard Tom's Sensitive Teeth toothpaste fan, but I tried a new toothpaste which I talked a little bit about in a favorites video. This is from Ojuk. I really enjoyed the toothpaste. I will say the packaging was a little bit gimmicky for me only because it didn't actually come with one of these like turn wheels. I borrowed this from a David's toothpaste, and so it's a bit hard to get the product out of the packaging. So yeah, the packaging maybe wasn't all there for me, but this is a really nice product, and if you're someone who doesn't want to use fluoride in your toothpaste, this contains a different compound which I talk more about in my favorites video. You guys can go check that out if you want to learn more about this toothpaste. But overall, nice toothpaste, but I'm not crazy about the packaging. As beautiful as it is, I'm not sure it's totally functional if it doesn't come with something to help you get the toothpaste out. The next product was a recommendation from you guys. I talked to you about how Cocoa Floss was a little bit expensive. You guys recommended Smart Floss, so I picked it up. I believe that these are refillable, so I'm just showing you guys the empty, but I'm going to try and get a refill. But this was great floss, much more affordable price, and yeah, I can see what you guys are saying. This is pretty much comparable. I'm not sure that I need like a luxury item like Cocoa Floss for my floss. I don't honestly notice a huge difference between the two. So maybe if you guys are more particular about your floss, you will notice a difference between the two options. But for me personally, I would just go with the cheaper option, and that is Smart Floss. So definitely will be repurchasing this. Again, I'll look into the refills. Just thought it was a great product, so thank you for the recommendation. Okay, we got a decent amount of skincare to work through, so let's keep this moving. The first product is the Audacity Blue Aura Cleansing Water, and this is something that I use kind of on and off. This is sort of their version of a micellar water. It's just a way to kind of like balance the pH of your skin. It's like a non-water cleansing alternative. So I was excited when this came out, and I really enjoyed this product. I don't have too much to say about it because I didn't use it religiously. I just kind of used it intermittently to do like casual cleanses of my face when I felt like I needed it and didn't have a chance to really wash my face. So for example, after I'd work out, sometimes I would use this if I wasn't gonna hop in the shower right away. And you guys recommended this for use after wearing a mask, just to kind of cleanse the area underneath your mask, and I thought that that was really nice. It's very refreshing, it smells good. All right, I finished up, well really I should say Jared finished up my Pi Rosehip Bio Regenerate Oil. I love this oil. I just think it's so great. Pi is such a wonderful brand. I actually have a full review on Pi, so if you want to hear more about the products that I tried, you guys can check that out. It's great for sensitive skin. This is just, again, a very lightweight oil, and you really only need about 2 or 3 drops, and that's plenty for your face. Rosehip oil has so many benefits to it, and I just found that this worked really well for my skin. I really like to pair this with their zinc serum, which I talked about in that review as well. So I do the zinc serum, and then I would apply this as a final step. I just found like that combo worked really well for me to keep my skin hydrated, but then also to help with kind of the congestion and acne that I also have. So I always recommend Pi to people who have sensitive skin. I do think it's a really beautiful line. Their products were formulated for sensitive skin, and I believe there's like a crazy number of these sold each hour. So this is obviously one of their hero products. Speaking of oils, my second favorite type of oil is an oil cleanser, and this one is up there. This is the Botanical Bee Enzyme Cleansing Oil. This hasn't been in Empties for a while, but it is one of my tried and true favorite products. The smell is so wonderful. The product itself is absolutely beautiful. It just cleanses makeup so well, and I used this on eye makeup this time too. Had no irritation to my eyes, and it just really did a great job of removing all product from my face. This is something that I always go back to if I am like trying to find a cleanser. I really cycle between this one and then the Pi Rosehip Light Cleansing Oil. Those two are my favorites. They just emulsify in water super well, and again, they break down product really well. This is also a product that I really like to spend a little bit of time massaging into my skin and giving myself that like extra pamper treatment. My skin just like is happy when I do that, and I think just like leaving it on for a tiny bit longer gives some time for the enzyme to work. But always recommend this product. Really lovely, and just does such a good job at what it's supposed to do. Second cleanser is unfortunately not completely finished, but it is definitely expired. This is the Sookie Exfoliating Foam Cleanser. I used a decent amount of this, and this is more of like a manual exfoliant. It has like a citrusy smell to it, and if you like manual exfoliants, then you will like this. I also found that this was really helpful to have during the summer months where I was wearing maybe more SPF. Even like on your body, you could use this. And this is something that you can either use like once a day, or if you're more sensitive, you can use a few times a week, like 2 or 3 times a week. But it's a really nice manual exfoliant. I have to be honest, I haven't used this in a little while, and that's why shamefully there's still some product left in here. But the manual exfoliant in it kind of like dissolves as you rub it into your skin, and it becomes much softer and turns into a foam. So unique product. I really enjoyed it and would definitely purchase again. I don't really have a need for it in my skincare routine right now, but if I was looking for a manual exfoliant, I really like this one. Okay, next is a moisturizer. This is Apathica Calendula Essential Hydrating Cream. And this is a product that I kind of used off and on for a while, either on my face or more frequently on my body. Moisturizing kind of my décolleté and like neck area is always something I forget to do, and it's just as important as your face. So this was a product that I kind of kept no matter what skincare routine I was using, and I would always remember to put this on my chest and my neck. It was a little bit too rich of a cream for my face. It just didn't mesh very well, but on my body it was perfectly fine. So that's just a little tip. If something doesn't necessarily work for your face, you can always try on your body and see if you can use up the product that way. Next up is from Mahalo Skincare, and this is the Petal Hydrating Mask, which calms and plumps your skin. So I have completely finished this mask. I've used their cleanser before and really enjoyed it, although I went through it quite quickly. This mask took me a little bit longer to go through, and this is quite a pricey mask, so I was happy that I got a lot of uses out of it. It's such an interesting texture. I have a video where I show you the texture that I'll link up above just so you guys can see it. Now that it's empty, I can't really do that, but the color is a vibrant, vibrant pink, and then the texture is almost kind of like gummy. This will definitely stain the towel that you're using, so make sure that whatever you're removing this mask with, that it's like an old towel or it's a dedicated mask towel. I learned that the hard way, that it's extremely hard to get this pink out of a towel, but the mask itself is really beautiful. I'm very much into the hydrating masks, which you guys know at this point, and this is up there with some of my favorites. The one thing that I was disappointed with this mask, it has nothing to do with the mask itself, but actually the packaging. Pretty much the second time that I used it, the packaging unglued itself from this like bamboo, I think it's bamboo, well, it looks like bamboo top. So every time I would try and open it, it would just like pop off the top and I would get the wood part, but I wouldn't actually get the lid off. And I tried gluing it a few times and it kept coming out. So that was a little bit frustrating, especially because it's such an expensive product. You kind of want the packaging to match that. It could just be a fluke. I don't know if you guys have tried Mahalo skincare, if you had that happen to you before. The actual detail of the packaging is beautiful. Everything is kind of carved into it. So I'm like tempted to put like a little succulent in this and make it a planter because it's so pretty. But yeah, bummer about the cap. Great mask though. Next up, I'm going to touch on Dr. Barbara Sturm skincare, and I had received from them one of their trial size kits, and I want to start by saying that those are an incredible value. I can speak to that because I have been using the products now for like over a month and still haven't finished all of them. So you definitely get enough to really try this line and make sure it works for you. And because it is such a luxury line, I think that's like a really wonderful option that they provide so that you're not spending all this money on skincare that might not end up working for you. So I had their glow kit, and then they were also kind enough to send me little packets of their clarifying line. And I want to start off by saying their clarifying line definitely worked for me. I used it for about a week and a half, and I felt like it was one of the first acne targeting lines that didn't dry out my skin, which is huge. If you also have acne, then you know a lot of products are very harsh and you might be treating the acne, but you're really disrupting the natural barrier on your skin and you're getting, you know, dry, cracked areas. So that's just one thing. If you are suffering from acne and you've been interested in Dr. Barbara Sturm's skincare, I can say that the clarifying line was working for me in that way. I would love for them to come out with a kit. I could really give it like a full month try, but at the moment I believe it's just the packets, and I think they're thinking about coming out with a clarifying line kit. So keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested. But as far as their glow kit goes, I have two products that I finished up, and both of these were really beautiful. The formulas of these products are just so wonderful to use. They're incredibly luxurious products, and you can feel it as you're applying it to your skin. Just the way they apply to your skin is, it's hard to describe, but it just feels different than other skincare lines that I've tried. And the samples themselves are quite luxurious as well. Some of them come in glass packaging, and yeah, they're just very cute. So I finished up the face cream, which I enjoyed. It was just a very lightweight cream. And then I also finished up their Hyaluronic Serum, which is kind of one of their hero products, and I can see why. I did end up using this every other night instead of every night. I just felt like that worked better for my skin, but it's incredibly lightweight. It doesn't have like a sticky feel to it. It really absorbs into your skin, and it works with a multitude of other products. So I would apply the Hyaluronic Serum and then I would apply the face cream over the top of it, and I really noticed a difference in how hydrated my skin was. In fact, I'm sad that I don't have this combination anymore because they're so beautiful. None of the products that I've tried so far have a particularly offensive scent. It feels much closer to a line like, if you guys are familiar with SkinCeuticals, kind of a line that's not really a lot of fluff. It's just good ingredients, a good product, and in this case as well, absolutely beautiful packaging. So I thought I would highlight these two products and also let you guys know about the clarifying line, that I did have success after a week and a half of using it. But again, I do like to give it that full 4 or 5 weeks to really like put a stamp of approval that it worked for my skin. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for one of their sample kits. But if you have been curious about Dr. Barbara Sturm, put one of the sample kits on your wish list because that is such a great value. You'll be able to get a real feel for whether the products work for you or not. All right, moving on to body care. This is the last section that we'll go through. I'm like starting to feel hoarse from the amount that I've been talking. So let's go through these quickly. Start off, I actually have 2 of the necessary body washes. One was Jared's, one was mine. I had the eucalyptus scent and he had the sandalwood scent. Personally, I prefer the eucalyptus scent. I find that the sandalwood scent is a little bit too fragrancy for me, but the eucalyptus is beautiful. People have been raving about their body cream as well, so that's officially on my wish list to give a try. But these are just really wonderful, consistently good body washes. They also have an unscented version in case you want to try that. The next product is a bit of an oldie but a goodie, and that is the Ylada Wild Rose 24-hour deodorant. I finished this. I had like a tiny bit left and I just decided to finish it up one day. Do you guys ever do that where you like open a product before starting a new one and there's just like a tiny little bit left and it just sits there on the shelf forever and then you finally finish it? That was what happened with this product. I have a video that I did, gosh, a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago, about all the natural deodorants that I had tried up till that point, and this was one of them, and this at the time was one of my favorites. I think it's still my favorite kind of liquid spray deodorant, but as far as favorite deodorants go, I've now moved on to the detox mode charcoal and lavender deodorant, which I just cannot say enough good things about. It's so amazing. But this is another good option, another good long-wearing, long-lasting option. 2 body products I can whiz by because this is just, I've talked about them too much in the past few weeks, and you guys know how much I love them. The Organic Bath Co. Body Butter and the Natural Logic Soul Milk. Go watch another video. I guarantee I've talked about it. These two I return to so much. You have one, the Natural Logic, that is very lightweight, absorbs into your skin and smells amazing, and then you have the Organic Bath Co. Smells amazing still, but quite thick compared to the Natural Logic. So pick your poison. They're both really wonderful, beautiful brands. I've already said more than I should be saying because you guys are sick of me talking about these products, but gorgeous, love them. You can't go wrong with either one of them. Next up is actually from Pacifica, and I picked these up a while ago. This is the Pacifica Natural Body Care Underarm Deodorant Wipes. I thought this was just nice to kind of have in your car. You just need like a quick touch up. Sadly, these really irritated my skin, so these are not for me. I think this is such a brilliant idea, especially if you're someone who's just maybe transitioning to natural deodorant. You maybe haven't quite found the one that works for you and you need to touch up every now and then. Anyone who's transitioned to natural deodorant knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, it just didn't really work for me, unfortunately, so I won't be repurchasing these again. All right, next is this Alba Botanica Refreshing Mineral Sunscreen Herbal Fresh Spray SPF 35 Broad Spectrum. I bought this as a body sunscreen, and unfortunately it didn't work for me. It's extremely zinky and it just doesn't rub out. It just like, you spray it and it just like stays right where you spray it. So that was really unfortunate. I'd love to know what your favorite body sunscreens are. I have really great face sunscreens, and I know Suntegrity makes a body sunscreen that I really enjoy as well, but that's really the only one that I know about. So let me know what your favorite body sunscreens are. This one just didn't work for me because it didn't rub out. All right, we're down to the final product, and wouldn't you know it, it's another body butter. This is the Indie Lee Whipped Body Butter. I really enjoyed this one too. It sort of sits between the Organic Bath Co. Body Butter and the Natural Logic Soul Milk. One thing that I thought was really cute about this product is it actually comes with a little scooper, like a little spoon, and I've saved that and I use it with my Organic Bath Co. products, really any sort of like body product or balm that comes in a larger pot so I don't have to like stick my hand in it every time. But this was a really nice body butter. If you like Indie Lee products, you will like this, just like the other ones. It's very well thought out, easy to use, and it has just a really beautiful light scent to it. I think probably my favorite scent out of the 3 body butters is the Natural Logic Soul Milk. I just feel like it has this kind of like warm smell to it, whereas the Organic Bath Co. and Zesty Morning and this Indie Lee Whipped Body Butter have more of like a bright scent to it, if that makes sense, a little bit sharper. So really between the 3 of them, again, it's just a preference thing, what you're looking for, how heavy of a formula you're looking for. You can't go wrong with any of them, and I would be happy to have any of them back in my routine. Oh boy, I need like a gallon of water to recover from this video. We have been talking for so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If any of you made it, you are absolute champions. I barely made it through this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day or night or whenever you're watching this. I'll have everything that I mentioned linked down below, as I always do. It's gonna be a long list this time, but hopefully you guys enjoy that. I hope that you guys are finishing up products this year too. And if you're looking for a way to recycle them, check out TerraCycle. And I think that's all that I have to say. So if you're new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. If you're not new, then again, a huge thank you for watching. And I will see you all next week with a brand new video. Bye, guys.